when I get back and I see the walls are painted and everything, I'm like, all right, the place looks nice, better than even I expected.
Too shabby.
But I still feel like I have a lot of work to do.
Hey, Chef Boyardee.
What's up?
How the hell are you?
Where's the salt?
Salt's right there, cousin.
He brings me salt. Now I can get the show on the road.
Hello, Chef. I've been gone a long time. You know, a big chunk of our day is over. I've accomplished a lot. I'm expecting Danushka has used her time wisely, and I'm thinking she has a lot done. How are you doing?
Well, you can see on my list.
And that list is about 3 items long, and that's a little bit scary. Did you get all the cauliflower done?
No.
Did you add the panko?
No, not yet.
Danushka and I definitely have a different work ethic. I feel like she's a little more slow, wants to take her time. She has her own way of doing things, and Danushka cannot be told otherwise.
You need to make that dessert, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna do all of that right now. Coconuts.
Lamb chops, making semolina and almond cake.
I have a lot of things that need to be done in the front of house. So right now, I'm worried.
So, Mark, what's the plan for the rest of the night, buddy? Talk to me.
I'm probably staying here for the rest of the night, Joe.
Really?
Yep.
So you're gonna pull an all-nighter? It's insane.
I'm worried if Mark's gonna have enough energy for tomorrow.
Be a zombie tomorrow.
I need at least 2-3 hours of sleep, or I'm gonna be luggage tomorrow.
I'm here all night.
You're right out of your mind.
You know it.
I need to go back to the hotel room. Which way is my bed? And have a couple hours of sleep.
Night.
In this competition, I'll guarantee you, I will not quit. I start making the gnocchi. I love doing homemade pastas. This is a complicated process to get the gnocchi up to my standards. I'm just gonna prove myself in the kitchen right now. I may be short and fat, but no one can outlast me.
Just the way I like it.
It's early in the morning, still cooking, the adrenaline's flowing, nothing's gonna stop me, and I'm gonna get through this.
Let's get it started.
It's the morning of service. Relish the feeling of pain, nervousness, and doubt. There's still a lot of things left to do. Satay bok choy, al dente pasta. But luckily, we get a sous chef.
Let's do it.
And a prep cook. So that's really gonna help.
My sous chef just arrived.
This is the first time I ever opened a place. So, you know, I'm definitely feeling nervous.
I'm making a lot of food today. First is a house salad with arugula, dandelion greens. I'm gonna do a pasta dish with rigatoni and clams. I'm gonna make saffron arancini rice ball, and it's a classic Sicilian dish.
That's one creamy polenta right there.
I'm excited about the polenta cake. I actually added a little truffle oil to it to give it some flavor. I have my gnocchi with Sicilian-style pesto.
Beautiful. Looks good.
I'm gonna do a braised lamb shank, bone still attached. Very simple, pork chop, cod. It's the staple fish in New England. Wrapping pancetta around it sort of makes it Italian. For dessert, I'm gonna do an almond-crusted panna cotta with a strawberry marsala sauce. And I'm gonna do whipped ricotta with some of my favorite berries. The last dessert is a strawberry gelato.
I got a lot of meatballs for you to make. Thank God for food processors. The menu for Relish has 2 appetizers, the new wedge salad, which has gorgonzola creme fraiche dressing. Now the cauliflower. We also have golden flowers, which is breaded and fried cauliflower, served with 2 dipping sauces. It's a good size, yeah. For entrees, we have a Chinatown meatball sub. Woo! In a spicy ginger sauce.
What we have here is the linguine.
And spring fever pasta. So for dessert, we have lamb chops, semolina dream, warm chocolate chip cookies. That looks amazing. Fresh out of the oven. Rice Krispie squares, cold milk, and a chocolate ganache dipping sauce. It's delicious.
I'm going for an old school boxing feel, you know, nostalgic. Some of the stuff that I've collected through the years, I thought that would go perfect, you know. When the people walk in the restaurant, I want them to feel like they've been there before, a nice warm feeling, and people to be able to say like, oh, that's some pretty neat stuff they got up there, you know?
Hey, Scott, how are you?
How's everything?
Things are going good.
You're a little busy back here.
Yeah,
looks
I'm trying to be.
Do you have a menu?
Sure.
So what do you got?
I've got a house salad, saffron arancini, polenta cake, homemade gnocchi, and Sicilian pesto.
You have a rigatoni with clams as well.
Yeah, I am doing that.
3 appetizers, 3 pastas. How many main courses? 1, 2, 3, 4.
I just remembered I have pork chops in here.
My head's spinning a little bit with this menu.
Just wanted to cover all the variables.
There's a time when you're doing a disservice to your vision. There's a balance you gotta find. Sometimes by doing less, you're doing a lot more as well.
It's good advice. This is what we're gonna do. Well, I'm gonna shrink down the menu.
I'm pressed for time.
Cross off the gnocchi.
As much as it bothers me, I cut the gnocchi.
That hurts.
It's actually breaking my heart, but I still have to make the Sicilian pesto for it. So it's one less thing I have to do.
I hate seeing it go to waste.
It's a hard decision, but I think the right one.
I've been back in the kitchen for a while helping Danushka with stuff, and I haven't been out in front of house. There's a lot left to do. I have nothing on the walls. The place is looking completely unorganized, and Scott decides to pop in. Hi.
Hi.
Couldn't be a worse time.
Tell me about your decor.
Our main idea was to keep it simple.
My fear
Yes.
is just I don't see anything on the walls.
Yes, that is a problem. I'm pretty convinced that he's thinking I'm doomed.
Can I just show you what the other team has done? What do you think?
It looks great. It's a bit intimidating, especially compared to where we're at.
It's my understanding that you've been in the kitchen a lot.
I have to do a lot of jobs in this situation.
You got a lot of work to do, and you're standing here talking to me.
I know.
You don't
Can I
need
go? Scott coming in and visiting makes me want to kick into hyperspeed. Whose tables are these? These aren't even ours.
They're ours.
I want them out. We have to get this dining room together. Hey, if you're not doing anything,
I am. I'm doing 2 more gold standards right now.
I've got a lot to do right now, and I really need Danushka to come to my aid.
Do you need help, like desperately need help with something right now that I can do?
With everything.
Lamb chop is freaking out.
There's like so much that's going on out here that hasn't been done.
She can't even give me an answer of what I could help her with. These are gorgeous. Where are those going?
I don't know.
So I just went back to the kitchen.
The al dente is good.
The al dente is good.
About to break down and cry, but I'm not. Our dream of wanting to open up a restaurant is being put to the test here. God, it looks crazy. And I have to question if we're cut out for this or not.
Coming up.
How much food did you get? Mark, what else did we run out of? Why aren't you answering me, Mark?
Charlie, give me 1 minute, all right?
No, just
I'll
say-
tell you what we have for food.
This is my worst nightmare.